Well, hello my beautiful Sagittarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your reading for January 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is your general 2021 January reading. I will be doing an overall yearly reading in the next couple of days for your sign, so please check that out as well. And we have the Moon card to start there, Sag. Okay, and we also have the Magician. So very powerful energy of creativity, turning those visions into reality as we hit the January month. Wow, we also have the Wheel of Fortune. That is a beautiful position as well, for it to be in the unified position. So your luck is changing. Things are turning around for the more positive, which is beautiful, exactly as you'd want them to be. Okay, but it looks like whatever you've been trying to sort of imagine or visualize into your life, manifesting is very strong with you, especially as we hit January 2021. We have the Hierophant. We also have the Eight of Fire. Okay, so you may be thinking about partnership, whether that's in business or romance. It looks like you may be doing some higher learning as well. We got the Eight of Fire there, which indicates some sort of wonderful news coming your way in terms of business. Wow, we got the Empress. Look at that. Okay, you know what you're worth, Sag, and you're truly willing to wait and get what you want. Okay, so that's a beautiful energy to be in. Also, it's about a turning point for abundance. Okay, a lot more. Wow, that one just jumped right out the back door, as it were. We got the Seven of Earth, beautiful energy, and we also got Justice. So karma is also on your side, Sag. This is you getting the career or the finances that you truly deserve. Okay, because I explained it earlier, like karma is like a boomerang. Whatever you give out, you get back. Okay, and normally when it's good karma, you get it back tenfold. So you've got a lot of exciting energy coming through there for you. Now we're just going to go and get a little bit more detail. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Beautiful energy, that's success and harmony. We also have the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so I'll check that energy in a moment. We have a lot of wands here, so a lot of passion as you're hitting January. We also have the Four of Wands. So interesting, you may be thinking about partnership in terms of romance, or in terms of someone that you, it's almost like you're calling in love and money. I mean, that's an obvious thing to say because who wouldn't be calling that in, but it feels like your focus is on learning a little bit more, investing in self, and it's almost like manifesting the life that you truly desire. And we also have the Nine of Swords there. So a little bit of anxiety, perhaps around some sort of marriage or partnership. We will go deeper and find out. We do have the Seven of Chalices. It's in the reverse there. Sorry, this is a new deck, so I'm just getting to grips with this. It's really beautiful. I love it. So colorful and gorgeous, but sometimes I'm like, what is that? And we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? So that the Three of Pentacles is different in this deck, just to let you know. A lot of people are like, oh my God, Three of Pentacles, that means a third-party situation. It does not, okay? It means the universe is bestowing your dreams upon you. As you can see, it's like a genie. That person's got a genie and has rubbed that lamp there, and a genie is coming out. So you can see feminine energy, well, actually, it's masculine energy. There, the genie's coming out and bestowing all these coins onto the wisher. Okay, so financially, a lot of abundance coming your way, but there may be a question mark about some sort of marriage or union there, but we will go deeper and find out there. We have the Moon card to start. So things are coming to the surface, whether that's emotions or deeply rooted kind of how can I put that? Deeply rooted, emotions, things that you were dealing with in the past that you may have had buried there for a little while. It feels like in January, you're actually starting with a little bit of reflection. But also I feel like there's clarity here. There's a lot of truth being revealed here. Now this could be to do with a marriage, or it could be to do with some sort of commitment. It could also be you thinking about what's the best way forward in terms of business, and whether you partner up with somebody in business and do a lot of learning, perhaps online courses and things like that, to sort of secure your place in this partnership. But the Moon card indicates it's like illusions are stripping away. Okay, you're seeing things super clear. I feel like you're trusting that the universe is working behind the scenes in your favor, and it's allowing you to shed anything that is not emotionally fulfilling, especially since that the moon is in Cancer at the moment, so this is a Cancerian card. There's a lot of reflection here and a lot of deeply buried emotions. The conditions are particularly right for you to shed anything and reflect on the truth of what's really going on in your present. Now, whether that's to do with your finances or whether it's to do with love, because we do have both on the board here. It's like you're seeing things super clearly. They're giving me that song. I know it sounds like a cliche, but they're actually singing it, so I'm going to give you what they're giving me, which is, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. So it feels very much like there is a positive shift here. Oh, I'm getting chills. There's a real positive shift here. Also, there's an energy of you implementing some sort of change. And I know that it's New Year, everybody goes, oh, I'm going to get on a diet, I'm going to do these wonderful things, and I'm going to stick to it, etc., etc. I feel like you are going to stick to those things, but there's an energy here of looking at the path ahead, and there is changes to be made, but you may feel a little bit defensive with some of those changes because they're really highlighting the pincers here for me. There's no threat here, Sag, so really embrace whatever changes are coming your way. You've got a lot of wisdom about you. You know what you know what's what, but you're seeing the deeper meaning here. It feels like when you get this, great opportunities are actually hidden in the shadows. So they're just waiting for the perfect time to illuminate and come towards you. So there is opportunity, and it may feel like there's some life-changing opportunities coming your way, and that's what makes me feel like you're hesitant, like, whoa, that means change in big time. Now, Sag, you're a sign that likes change. You like to shake the energy up a little bit. You're very got strong emotion, passionate about things. You got so much wands as well. You also like to go out and achieve. You happen to life, and you don't let life happen to you. But there is an energy here of, because 2020 was such a sort of strange year for everybody, a lot of discord, a lot of sadness and uncertainty, that you may have felt stuck in one position, and at first it may not have sat well with you at all. You may have thought, I don't like being in the same place and being restricted in any way, but then I feel like you may have got used to it and adapted to it because that's who you are, and now you're starting to see the world is opening up again. It will open up. There's a shift here for you, especially towards the end of January. Big shift here for you, where the conditions are right for you to think about the future and where you want to go. I feel like there's going to be a couple of opportunities that pop up from nowhere, okay, for you. And it may require a little bit of learning. You may be like, oh, I don't really want to go back to school, or I don't want to go to college or anything like that. But things like online courses, or once you start them, I feel like you start to get excited about it, okay? Now we have the Magician card, so you're calling it in. You're manifesting very strongly in January. It feels very much like you're focusing your visions, you're turning them into reality, but you're also using inspired action. As I said, you're not really waiting for things to happen anymore. You're going out and doing it, okay? As a result, there'll be some wonderful, successful news that comes your way. The Magician energy is alchemy, okay? Magic. There's a lot of magic around you in January. I feel very much like things that you've been hoping for that didn't manifest in the time that you were hoping for pop up just like left field in January. So watch out for that. It may make you even feel a little bit like, not off your center, but you may feel like you're not ready yet, because they're crossing it with that King of Wands in the reverse. So you may be like, whoa, I didn't see this coming and I wasn't prepared for this moment. Spirit says you're ready, okay? You are ready. Don't try and control the situation, let it flow naturally. There's an energy here of while you were waiting in 2020, you may have felt like you're a little bit scattered, a little bit like you had a lot of unfulfilled potential, but that's all about to change now. It's all about to be turned around, because the Wheel of Fortune is intervening. Now, you got a lot of smarts Sag. You're very passionate about life. You know, you're a go-getter, but also you're very sensitive. You know, to your soul tribe, you're really supportive, and you know, actually you're very strong. People look at you like a very strong cog in their wheel, and you may not see it that way, but they really look to you sometimes for wisdom. And because you're so blunt and you tell it how it is, you don't sugarcoat it. And some people may take offense with that, but some people, the people who matter, actually really care about that. They actually like that about you. That's why they feel like they can come to you, because you're no nonsense. Okay. Now this Wheel of Fortune, it feels it will shift towards the end of January. There is a huge shift here for you, and this is destiny meeting synchronicity. There's going to be a couple of lucky breaks that come your way that you're going to be like, no way, no way. That there's other forces here going on, because this is just not possible. So because we got the Moon card, which indicates, you know, hidden opportunities that rise to the surface from the shadows that assist you at the perfect time. And the Wheel of Fortune always intervenes in divine timing. So when we got that Hand of Fate, turning your fortune around, as it were, there's a lot of positivity. Now, it may require you to come out of your comfort zone, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune, when we get this, it requires you to take a risk or a gamble on something. In this position, the unified position, it indicates it will pay off, okay? Trust your intuition. You're being guided by your intuition in January. That Moon card energy means your intuition is right on point. You know, don't try and force it, though, because the Magician is there, and sometimes the Magician, as much as there is a lot of magic around you, and you recognize that miracles are possible and things are just happening, you know, the results are manifesting beautifully. If you try and control it, you'll start to see almost like it's shedding away. Okay, it's like that ebb and tide. So just let it flow naturally. It will come to you. Your abundance is on its way. Beautiful energy. It's after a period of feeling stuck in a rut. Can you see that figure in the center? Which is about, you know, staying in one place, nurturing yourself, getting back to best, regrouping, as it were, and then rebirthing. Spirit comes along with the Hand of Fate, pulls you out, almost airlifts you out of a situation where you're going round and round and round, you feel stuck, or, you know, that things are out of your control, and Spirit puts you on the right path for your abundance. So exciting energy. We have the Hierophant. Now, this is Taurian energy. Just to let you know, we got some Cancerian, some Aries, and we got some Scorpio Aries energy here as well. A little bit of Taurus going on there. Very solid, practical energy. This is about traditions, about conventions. So you don't really like to conform, Sag. You march to the beat of your own drum. But in January, you may be looking at something a little bit conventional in terms of higher learning. You may be seeking out either teachers who are knowledgeable about a certain field to help you grow in terms of either a career space, so that you can sort of level up in terms of your career and make more money, because there's a lot more finances coming towards you as well. There may be even some sort of large sum of money coming, because it feels like wishes are coming true. And they're just showing me again, they keep highlighting this, where the money is kind of falling from Spirit there into your lap after sort of, you know, asking the genie for it. So also, I feel like you're going to be adopting a more spiritual practice, coming back to center. Excuse me. Now, what's interesting, they're indicating here, they don't do it often. We just got a little bit of energy joining with the candle flickering there. What they're highlighting here, and this is not going to be for everybody, but they're indicating if you have an altar, because you do spiritual practices in a similar way to myself, then there's something in this message for you. It feels like all the elements are coming into play for a very balanced, harmonious kickstart to the year. Now, this shift happened on the 21st of December for you, the Great Conjunction. So they're indicating there's a meeting of minds, there is emotional contentment, but there's also union, and you could be co-creating with Spirit, but also you may be thinking about higher level commitment with somebody. Okay, you may have your eye on somebody. I'm going to pull a card on that to see, because it is crossed by the Five of Wands there, which indicates there may have been some sort of conflict that was going on in a union or a marriage there, and it feels like people are going to be a little bit more open about their feelings, and you know, it's actually going to help the union turn itself around to be a more positive state of affairs. If you're single, then I'm just going to check the energy, because you may be thinking about, you know, sort of getting yourself back to center and spiritually really balanced, and in terms of frequency, getting yourself ready for new love. So you may be sort of, you know, getting your mojo back, as it were, in January, so that you want to get out there and look for love. Yeah, look at that. We got the 10 of Cups there. So that indicates a happy family union. So perhaps, you know, someone in your sphere, maybe parental figures were having some sort of marital trouble, or someone close to you was having some sort of marital trouble, and things are turning around for a better energy, okay, a much more happier time. There's a lot of abundance coming towards you, but you may be looking at your own family foundation and looking for love that sort of is a very happy family unit. And I know you wouldn't look for love if in any other way. You'd want a happy family kind of unit there. But it looks like you may be thinking about, are you going to find love? Is there a union for you this year? So I feel like it might be on your mind. I'm just going to cross that card again with that Hierophant. Can you please? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this will be a lucky year for love and union. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune again. So everything that you've been manifesting, that Magician card really feels like it is calling it in. Love and money. Okay, and health as well, because we got some good health there as well, there for you. But it looks like everything is turning in your favor. And as you can see with that Wheel of Fortune card, I'll just show you, all the elements again are in play. So I feel like you're really coming back to center in January, and you're calling it in. So I feel like, because the Hierophant, you know, spiritual practices can be things like law of attraction, you know, calling it in. The Secret, because they're actually showing me that book, The Secret, now. By Rhonda Byrne. Now, I'm not here to endorse any practice. You find your practice that suits you, okay? I'm very much believe that your guides and your intuition will always guide you to where you need to go, okay? But they're just giving me that right now for somebody, whoever, you may be in the midway of reading that book, you've put it down, you stop reading it. Spirit's saying, maybe pick it back up again. You know, January is the time for manifestation, because it will actually affect the rest of your year. That's what they're indicating here. So beautiful practices coming on in that bring you a lot of luck, a lot of love, a lot of harmony, and good fortune coming your way. You will start to see it manifest in January, okay? Now, as I said, there's this energy here where things may happen quite quickly from, as I said, from the shadows. Indicates, you know, it's a bit left field, you didn't see it coming. It may knock you off your center a little bit, make you feel a little bit like nervous, or you know, that things are out of your control because it's happening so quickly that you're not ready. But Spirit says you are, so you know, take it as it resonates. But we have that Five of Wands in the reverse position, which indicates if there were any problems that you were going through, that there will be a harmonious time. This is success, okay? So I feel very much like you're calling in a lot of abundance, and you're going to be very, very successful because of it. They're just giving me something. They're asking me to look at this card closely, so I will. One moment, please. They're saying patch. P-A-T-C-H, I guess, patch. I mean, maybe that's your nickname, or you have a dog or a cat or something called Patch. Please take it as it resonates. They're just saying patch, unless they give me something. Can you please guide me? What do you mean by patch? They're actually showing me a piece of material and a needle. So maybe you're actually patching something up. You're mending something. So please take that as it resonates. Maybe you are patching something as you're listening to this message. They're also indicating someone's just sneezed. If that's you, then you know, bless you. If you whoever that was, they just want to indicate there's something in this message for you. If you just sneeze as you're listening to this reading, there's something in this message for you, okay? But there's a lot of harmony and success going on here, and as I said, you're calling it in. Now we have that Eight of Fire. Eight of Fire indicates like velocity, speed. Things are transforming quite quickly, gathering momentum there, and also there's some sort of travel. So I feel very much like you know, this energy of you've been stuck for quite some time, especially 2020. A lot of us were. I know that's an obvious thing to say, but I feel like your horizons are starting to open up, and you may be planning for some sort of travel towards the end of the year, or some sort of move towards the end of 2021. But with that Eight of Fire, your plans are gaining momentum. Whatever it is that you are wanting to achieve, you'll start to see offers just kind of land in your lap. okay? And you're sort of really eager to experience them, but it's something that you've been manifesting. I know some of these opportunities come from nowhere, but somewhere along the line you've thrown out to the universe, I really love that. But what you did was you just threw it out there, and the universe went, oh, right, let me just write that down. Sagittarius wants that. Just put that, and when it's the right time, it'll come to them. You may have even forgotten about it, and then it comes from nowhere. You'd be like, oh my God, in 1999 I said this, or I don't know. I'm just pulling dates out there. But it's almost like it's going to come to you, and it's going to come in a meaningful way. Okay, this is a success card. This is action, speed, sort of successful news arrives. So it's crossed by the King of Wands there, which indicates you feel like you're not ready for this. It's interesting. Now I'm just going to pull a card on it, because this could also be a person, but they're giving me the energy that even though this is an Aries kind of energy, an Aries kind of spirit there, they're indicating this is your energy, Sag, that you feel like you're not ready. But Spirit says, you are, you got this, you asked for this, you're ready. Can you please guide me regarding this energy? The world, yeah, you are ready for the world, baby. The Temperance, see, there. You know what they just said to me as this came out? They said this was at the bottom of the deck just now when I put it back. Now, I don't know about that, so I'm going to have to check the tape afterwards, but they're indicating that because they want you to be mindful. This is about you, because Temperance is your card, Sag. It is a Sagittarian card. So they're indicating, you know, the world is opening up for you. There's travel here. There is movement. There is success and abundance headed towards you. Wonderful opportunity that actually opens up your world. And you may feel like you're not ready for it, or you may feel like it's a chaotic kind of energy, making you come out of your comfort zone. So this wonderful opportunity, it's exciting. But at first, it may be met with resistance from you, okay? So it's almost like, now, I know a lot of people go, how can you be afraid of success? But it's a fear of success. It's kind of that energy of, some people have a fear of failure, but sometimes they're giving me this energy of a fear of success, that it will change your life beyond all recognition. And because in some areas of your life, you like the stability of where you're at. And when things are shaking it up, it becomes like, is this sustainable? If I am successful, then I have to keep being successful in order to sustain this. Maybe I'm just good where I'm at. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. Don't shoot the messenger, but they're indicating that. And I will also rewind the tape myself and see if that Temperance card was at the bottom, because they want you to be mindful that this is a message specifically for you. Okay. You are ready. You got this. Okay. So big changes obviously coming your way, and that are very, very successful. You're getting exciting cards here for January. We got the Empress energy. Now this is basically saying you got this. You can do this. You are in your best condition, as it were. You're your personal best. The Empress is about calling in abundance. It's also about nourishment. So it probably will be you calling in like New Year diets and things like that. I mean, that is an obvious thing to say for everybody, not just your sign. But there's a new version of yourself. I feel like you're kickstarting the energy across the board in January for a more healthy and happy future. Okay, you've sown some seeds already. You've planted you've given the list to the universe, and now you're starting to reap the rewards. This is abundance coming on in, and it is a wonderful lucky turn of events. So if you're going up for job opportunities, or it feels like you've got wonderful ideas, and you're going to be finding your soul tribe this is the energy towards the end of January is what they're giving me. But also they're indicating this seahorse type figure in the corner, and seahorses are about about partnership. And they indicate, seahorses, they partner for life. So you may be thinking about calling in a love of love of your life, soulmate energy, wanting to partner up with someone for the long term. That may be on your mind quite a lot in January. But also I feel there's a lot of potential and possibility. Okay, you are brimming with potential. And also I feel like you're manifesting your dreams. This is not just some wishy-washy kind of like, yeah, I hope it goes well. This is like, it feels like it's life-changing energy towards the end of January for you, okay? And there may be some sort of travel or emigration or something that is connected to it. You're either relocating in a home sense or moving jobs, and you feel like a little bit nervous, butterflies in your stomach. Like, can you do this? Well, yeah, you can. You're at your personal best, but also you're beautiful inside and out. So you're also attracting love as well, if that's what you're looking for. Now, I will pull a card on it. Because at the moment they're not really wanting to talk about love. It's like it's on your mind. Okay, so I will pull a quick card on that. They just said the name Emily to me, so perhaps your name is Emily, or someone that you have your eye on romantically is Emily, or maybe we have. Okay, so they're indicating perhaps that the conflict that was in terms of the marriage or this higher commitment was in a family unit, because we have family conflict there, okay, with that 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. And we've also got the 7 of Wands there, which indicates, you know, being a bit defensive and protecting yourself perhaps against family conflict. So perhaps you've been in a very defensive mode, as I said right at the beginning, with that Moon card energy. You know, the pincers are out. There's no threat here. I feel like it'll all level itself out. It's going to be very harmonious, and that shift will come around about the mid of January for you. But success in terms of your career, finances are going to shift at the end of January. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Wands energy. You're overcoming obstacles. You're working really hard. There's a little bit of Sag. They just want to give it to me straight, okay? So I'm going to give it to you straight, which is we got Queen of Wands energy. Now, this is a Leo energy, but it is your fire element. So you're starting January feisty, confident, self-assured, and there's a lot of luck on your side. We got that black cat sitting right by your side. So luck is going to visit your door. Be a little bit mindful. If there's any rivalry for any potential job opportunity or, an affection for someone's love, don't be too defensive. Okay, these obstacles are in your way for a reason, to remind you to keep your confidence high. You're the best of the best. You don't need to question that. I say that because they're indicating with that 7 of Pentacles that if there's a lot of rivalry for something, sometimes you may think, oh, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm not going to try. There's no, if there's say 4, 5, 6, 10 people up for a job position, because, at the moment there's a lot of sort of competition for jobs and things like that, you may feel like, well, what's the point? There's a lot of us. The point is you're above the competition. That's what they're indicating. So don't lose hope, because when we want something really badly, we ask the universe and it brings it to us closely. We magnetize it. You're in magician mode. But as soon as you doubt yourself that competition's there, you probably won't get it, or someone else will probably get it, they're probably better than you, or whatever like that, you actually bring about what you think about, okay? So they're indicating that any doubt that starts to creep in, your goals start to go further away from you. So, it's impossible to remain positive all the time. Nobody is ever like that. But when you start to feel that doubt creep in, check yourself. They just given me something. Now, this may be you already, because they're showing me someone with an elastic band around their arm. And every time they have a negative thought, they ping the elastic band so it goes out. It's to remind you, to teach you almost about negative thinking. Stop doing it. Okay, so maybe that's you. If not, take it as it resonates. Now we have the 7 of Earth. Beautiful energy with that 7 of Earth. It indicates a new strategy, and also being at some sort of decision, some sort of crossroads there with that 7 of Pentacles. It indicates, you've worked really hard, and you may not have seen the results for a long time, but now the success is starting to manifest. The sprouts are starting to manifest, as you can see towards the end of January there. So there's going to be an opportunity in particular, which is really golden, but it requires you coming out of your comfort zone, a leap of faith, which either means travel, or it's a position that is higher than you're used to, and you're wondering, oh my gosh, can I do this? Can I do this? Spirit says, yes, you can do this. Yes, you are better than the competition. This is the time to believe in yourself and sort of reimagine your future. You're better than you think you are, okay? That's the energy that they're giving me here. So don't doubt yourself. We got the Justice card. You're getting what you truly deserve, Sag. You give out a lot of positive energy, so you're getting a lot of positive energy back. If you're dealing with contracts with this new position or this new raise, job, promotion, that sort of thing, the scales will tip in your favor and it will go the way that you'd hoped. So contracts will be signed. Also, if you're dealing with any sort of legalities in terms of marriage, if you had marriage problems or were sorting them out, it feels like it will be peacefully rectified and it will go in your favor. It's a win-win situation here. Also, the Justice is number 11, so it's a soul path number. You're on the right path, Sag. So if you've been questioning yourself all throughout 2020, you don't need to do that anymore. Karma is being sort of visiting your door in January to bring you some good karma finally, but also make you recognize you deserve it. You are good enough. You can do this. You know, don't shy away from this because you're getting basically the happiness that you truly deserve. Now, we also have that Four of Wands energy. So with the Four of Wands energy is celebration, but also it's my halfway to marriage card. So if you are in a union, expect to have some sort of proposal come towards you, or perhaps you're moving in with somebody of your dreams. But also it feels very much like you could be having some sort of reunion here with friends. It may be socially distant, but I mean, you coming together, there's an energy here. I'm going to pull a card on it because if there was any question about union, whether you're single, you got your eye on somebody, we got the Moon card, so someone may reveal their feelings for you, Sag, and they've got a serious sort of long-term relationship thing going on in their head. This may be something that you're anxious about, so I'm just gonna, we got the Page of Wands in reverse. Oh, yeah, reunions. I did say reunions, right? So we got a Six of Cups energy here. Someone from your past is returning and they are being really nostalgic about your relationship. Now, this could be a person, a friend. It doesn't have to be an ex-lover, but because we're discussing love and union, this person does have ulterior motives. They have feelings for you, okay? Now, this could be another Sagittarius because we got the Page of Wands in the reverse there, but then maybe someone that you separated from or got bored of. You know, maybe, you know, you feel like there was an immaturity in this relationship and you're a different person now. You're standing in your power. You know what you deserve. So I feel like with this energy, I feel like you're rejecting it because you feel like you deserve better. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. It may make you feel a little bit nervous. They said go one more, so I will. Yeah, look at that. We got, oh, yeah, we got someone better coming along, Sag, in terms of love. So what they're indicating here is if you're walking away from someone in the past, now, a lot of people are going to be upset by that because they may want the person in the past. We all have free will. Just want to say it like that. But Spirit's indicating that there is, a successful union that is coming towards you. Someone who will sort of respect you, raise you up higher, and sort of like invest fully in the connection because we've got a King of Pentacles energy here. Now, there's a two-way energy with this, Sag, which is financially, you're going to be very, very successful. You're going to gain some recognition at work, get more money than you thought you would. But in terms of love, actually there is a union that is coming towards you that either will be sort of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, and perhaps even your own sign, Sag or Aries or Leo, in their placements. There will be a more fulfilling union, someone who is wants to invest in a future with you and who wants to go the distance, okay, rather than the person from the past who's kind of in and out of your energy. This person from the past will apologize or try and make good the connection, but they're indicating there is someone better coming, and that energy, the shift is happening towards the end of January into February for someone new, okay, just so you're aware. But it seems like you're thinking about union quite a lot, okay? It may even make you feel a little bit anxious. And this is anxiety that's, okay, can you see that it's like a devil type figure stopping that person from sleeping? It's almost like your thoughts are antagonizing you, okay? And this may be about time because they're indicating time here. They're showing me a clock. So you may be thinking it's you're running out of time to find love. That is not the case. There's divine timing. The Wheel of Fortune reminds you things turn out perfectly the way it's meant to, in divine order, okay? But it may require you coming out of your comfort zone to meet somebody new. Now we have the Seven of Chalices. Seven of Chalices is again about illusions ending, okay? So there's a lot of illusions shedding in your January forecast. What's that? Forecast. So they're just giving me something. One moment, please. They're saying Eddie to me. Eddie. I guess E-D-D-I. Eddie. Guess that's a name. They haven't spelt it, just so you know. They're just saying it to me, Eddie. And now they're showing me a peach. So maybe someone you got your eye on is called Eddie and they're quite a peach. I don't know. Please take it as it resonates. Maybe you're eating a peach at this moment in time and the name Eddie means something to you. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. You could be cooking with it as well. Now they're saying apricot. Peach apricot. Maybe you're just having a conversation about a peach looking like an apricot or something similar. How you're comparing the two. Okay. That's not going to be for everybody, but if that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? Now we also have that 3 of coins. So the universe will be bestowing quite a large amount of money, building a solid financial foundation for you in January. As you can see, that genie from the lamp being rubbed. So again, it connects to that magician card, which means whatever you're manifesting, Sag, you're actually going to get more than you expect. And I know that a lot of people go, that's impossible. Well, actually, they're showing me that it's not. They're giving me the energy that, it may not be a lot more than you expected, but it will be more than you expected. And it makes you very, very happy indeed. Okay. So very, very positive energy in terms of finances. In terms of love, someone revisiting from the past. It doesn't have to be, it could be a friend that you always had feelings for and you never got it together, okay? This person is coming back on in. So expect a return from somebody, but know that as the end of January shifts into February, there's someone new coming into your sphere. They may be connected to a new job opportunity or to a work situation in some way. They may be an entrepreneur, or you may be getting an entrepreneurial business off the ground yourself, and you may meet them in those circles. I'm just going to give you some final energy before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? Anything more they need to know? We have the Tower, okay? So the Tower often indicates a surprise, something that you are not expecting. We have the 4 of Cups. So again, that is about surprises, okay? So there is, it's almost like there are good surprises and there are bad surprises, okay? So let's see what the bad are and let's see what the good are. But they're indicating with that 4 of Cups energy that just when you're feeling fed up, a surprise comes along that may shake your foundation. I feel a lot of people get really nervous when they see a tower show up in their reading, and it just basically means surprise, something that you had not planned for, something that brings a bit of upheaval to your life. And I did mention you have to come out of your comfort zone. So okay, they're just asking me, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. Before I go on, they're just asking me to show you the Tower card here. Could you please tell me where the Tower card is? Thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. So the Tower card on the top, is that it? No. The Tower card on the top of the tower, the crown chakra, is blown wide open by a lightning bolt, okay? So that is for you to open your intuition, okay, to let spirit in. And it is a surprise. The building goes on fire and 2 figures, they leap into the unknown. But if they stayed where they were, they'd be burnt, they'd be stuck. It's more painful to stay where you are than to leap out of your comfort zone and take that leap of faith, take a chance on the unknown, and you're better off to do that. So Spirit, if you're sitting on the fence with regards to an idea or a job position or a person, Spirit comes along and pushes you out of your comfort zone. So don't think that the whole world, the whole sky is going to come falling down in January. They're indicating there's a tower moment to shake up the establishment, to shake up the way of being, okay? It looks like this is a positive surprise, but we will clarify the whole thing. Let's go for it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? Can you clarify the tower for me? Oh, oh my God. So they're indicating that the surprise is, just when you're a solitary figure, that 4 of Swords, just when you're, doing you, resting, being your wonderful self, renewing your energy, recovering from the 2020, along comes partnership, love, okay? So it may require you to come out of your comfort zone, but there is this love opportunity coming. Now, that may mean that your partner, if you are in a relationship already, says, hey, you want to get married? That sort of thing. So hopefully they don't say it like that, because you'd be like, what? Well, that's still okay. I mean, hopefully they've planned it and it's nice, whatever. Okay, but we got the two of Cups there, which indicates union. some sort of proposal. It may come left field, okay? Someone may also come into your sphere at the end of January, as I was saying there, that is new love, soulmate energy, okay? We got that Four of Cups, which indicates just when you're feeling unfulfilled in emotionally, just when you're feeling apathy, feeling let down in terms of love, because cups are about love, emotion, along comes a surprise gift from the universe, okay? So there's the surprise. It's an emotional one. Get ready. Your foundations are going to be rocked. Okay, my beautiful Sag, we will leave that there. They've asked me to close, so I'm just going to give you a ancestral oracle card. They keep saying left field, left field, left field, and then they just, the cards by accident kind of just pushed all the cards from left field to the right. So there is basically expect the unexpected in January for you, but it's all positive. And we've got warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Okay, Sag? That's what I feel you are. You are ready for this moment. Whatever this wonderful opportunity is that's coming your way, that you feel, oh, I don't think I'm ready. You're ready. You can do this. You got this, okay? And we have eagle. See from a higher perspective. You may have a Scorpio placement as well, because I'm getting strong Scorpio vibes here. And that eagle sort of clarifies that. But this is for the long term. Your January actually is a ripple effect. It's like cause and effect out through the rest of the year. Okay. Now I'm just going to give you a wisdom of the oracle before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know regarding January 2021? How would you like to proceed? We got it in reverse. Time for a nap, which means it's not time for a nap, Sag. It's time to be ready, okay? So also we got a fox there, which means foxes are very lucky, okay? But also they're very shrewd. They're very sort of clever creatures. And it's number 24. When you reduce it, 2 + 4 is 6, which is a number of love, but also of balance and harmony. So there's a lot of balance, harmony, and love in your... It feels like the stars are aligning for this moment. We will read from the book, because I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. And I was going to just read you your prosperity message for that, but they just indicated that they'd like me to read... thank you so much, Spirit Guides. They want me to read the relationship message as well, even though you got it in the reverse. That's never happened in the history of any of my readings. We have potential gateway. Okay, where there's chaos and conflict, there's always a breakthrough. Because I say that because it's number 50. When you reduce it, 5 + 0 is 5, the number of obstacles. Okay, and you did get quite a few 5s in your reading. So chaos and conflict often bring a breakthrough to something more ideal. So a new way of life, a new way of living. Stay strong. You are ready for this, Sag. Okay. Now we have acceptance of love. It's number 38. When you reduce it, it's 11. 3 + 8 is 11. So that soul path, soulmate number. You are ready for this. So if you felt like, you know, blocked in any way, shape or form, you've blocked love out for a while because you've had some sort of heartbreak in the past, you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. But now is the time. The vibrations are rising, your frequency is rising, and there's acceptance of love for self first, because you have that Empress card, and now ready to come into being with your counterpart. We also have celebrate differences, number 3. Okay, 3 is important as well for you, because not everybody is the same. So if anybody in your sphere was having conflict in a union, or you were having conflict with friends, know that we're all very different, and we've all got different ways of dealing with things. It may not be our way, but we have to accept, you know. But if it's toxic, then we don't have to accept that. That is not a selfish act to cut out anything that is toxic, okay? But there's almost like you can come together in unity and harmony and accept the differences. So if you've been having problems, as I said, either in a marriage or a union, whether it's friendship or love, I mean, the main message is breakthrough. That's what they're giving me. That's why they're giving me the chaos and conflict message. It's number 8, which is self-love. Respect for self, courage to love, and open oneself, but also endurance, Sag. So we have breakthrough here, a lot of transformation. Surrender to it. As I said, don't try and control it. It will happen in divine timing. Now let's read Time for a Nap. It is number 24. Okay, so I'll read the reverse first, the protection message, because that's how you received it. It says, you are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible that you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, and to go, go, go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you are in an empty well, and you have no reserves for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going at full speed when your body and spirit needs rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend to a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take that break, so do it now. Okay, very important message there. But they want you to be ready because towards the end of January, something is going to kick off at high speed. Okay, some sort of new way of living or a new job. Be ready for it. So, make sure you get that rest. Now I'm going to give you the relationship message. Because they've asked me to, and it's practically unheard of, but I'll give it to you anyway. And it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time with your love. So don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that you can love so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. Okay, so they've never asked me to do that before, but there's a reason for everything. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, great guides, great angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know regarding January 2021? Well, we have butterfly, which indicates transformation, endings bringing new beginnings, but also a rebirth of energy and of beauty. This is a time for coming out of the cocoon where you felt stuck, but actually you were growing and learning, and coming out, emerging the person you were always meant to be. You're ready for this, Sag. You got this. You can do this, okay? They want this on the Magician card because you're manifesting heavily. Things are going to turn out in your favor. Also, we got that fish, Pisces energy, but there's something in that fish's mouth. A bit of a surprise, okay? So they're indicating here, this is like the Page of Cups energy, where a fish pops out of the cup and it surprises the page. It's about love, it's about new love, but it's also about opportunity just popping up that is more in line with your heart's desire and suits a more emotionally fulfilling time, okay? So this will be coming towards you. This is swimming towards you is what they're indicating. And they want it on the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So it's almost like you expect one thing to be one thing, but actually it turns out to be better than you expected because there's a gem there with it, okay? So we will leave it there, my beautiful Sag. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. I have no idea what I'm going to call this one because it's so positive and there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of things happening here. But if it resonated for you, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, I just want to say someone has been pretending to be me on YouTube, that not just me, but lots of other tarot readers as well. So please be mindful if you get a message from one of us claiming to offer you a personal reading and give you an email address and then ask you for money. Please check your details. I will never ask you for money, and I will never give you an email address as well for a personal reading. I'm not doing those at the moment either. So please be mindful and be safe. Also, I'll be doing your 12-month spread in the next couple of days. So look out for that as well. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sag. Love and light.